Queensland desperate for a converted try.
There was once a famous magician called Harry Houdini who became legendary for escaping from seemingly impossible positions.
It's staying on the line. He's got it.
I don't believe how they did either.
Now, old Harry probably never heard of rugby league, but his influence on the code has been enormous.
You've never seen anything like it.
Revivals and comebacks from the dead are embedded in the code's folklore. And thanks to Alpha Magazine, we're about to relive a baker's dozen of the greatest escapes of the past 2 decades.
One of the most amazing second halves of football. Newcastle have won the grand final. That's not a try, that's a miracle.
On Grand Final Day 1989, I came down this tunnel with my Canberra teammates full of nerves and excitement, hoping to create history by bringing home the club's first premiership.
Field Cup.
The 1989 Grand Final is undoubtedly my favourite moment in rugby league, and this next game is not too far behind it. It's the second test of the 1990 Kangaroo Tour, and we were struggling to keep the Ashes alive after losing the first game at Wembley. With the score tied and seconds remaining, 2 of my Canberra teammates combined for one of the most famous tries ever scored by the Green and Golds.
Australia 10, Great Britain 10, Lions suffering from cramp. Stewart, Daly across field, holds onto the football. Mackay will go on his own from here. Only 17 metres out from Australia's line. Almost no time left in the match. Stewart, here it comes now to Lindner. We're well into injury time. 40 seconds, in fact, as it comes away to Stewart again. Stewart throws the dummy. Now Ricky Stewart's on his own. He's up to the halfway. He's waiting for Eddinghausen. He's got support. Eddinghausen's with him. Back it goes to Meninga. And Meninga scores. Oh, what a try. What a try. What a right from Stewart. And what a try. Meninga.
Ricky Stewart, only about 5 minutes ago, David, was feeling like the worst man in the world after he threw that intercept pass. He's sitting on top of the world now. What a magnificent try he instigated. He got out in the open, didn't panic, and the job Mel Meninga did, as we'll see it on the replay, Mel did a little bit of work. He did a little bit of roller skating here. He did a bit of shoulder work, making sure that no one was going to bump him out the way.
And look at Stewart on the Just Jeans replay. It was almost Melbourne revisited. Down to the quarter line as he got Meninga in the clear. He bumped off the would-be people in his road and scores one of the most famous tries in Test match football.
There's
Ricky Stewart.
There's Meninga's shoulder work that came in. He did plenty of running there, Mel, but his shoulder work was the important part that got him into the open. We'll see it again. Ricky Stewart taking stride after stride. There's Mel's shoulder work to get him into the clear. He did very well there. Stewart timed his pass superbly, and Big Mel, there's no finer sight when he gets out in the open.
Elias, Stewart, Fittler, Daly out wider. He's the chaser. He's the leader. He got the ball back.
When it comes to miraculous match-winning tries, nothing beats Queensland's effort in the opening game of the 1994 State of Origin series. Leading 12-4 with time running out, New South Wales appeared to be safe, but the mighty Maroons just kept coming.
Queensland desperate for a converted try, but even that would bring them 2 points short of the New South Wales total. Here goes Alfie Langer, and he's inside the 30-metre line. Billy Moore a dummy half as Queensland go across the field. And it's over there with Khan. He gets it away, and it's with Walters now. Kevin Walters back for Steve Renoff. Renoff, he's dancing inside the 20-metre line. Meninga gets it away. Khan, it comes back across the park, and Willie Khan gets the try. Willie Khan got the try. It was Coyne on the far side of the ground. He played an important part, but none more important than Mal Meninga.
And here come the Maroons, surging back. A brilliant try this. They found the space out wide. There's plenty of defence there.
Coyne at the 79th minute is tackled. Trailing 12-10. Langer pushing it wide. Walters onward. Khan joins in. Floats the pass for Renoff. Renoff down the touchline. Beats one. Gets it in field. Hancock gets it on. Queensland are coming back. Darren Smith for Langer. Langer gets it away. Here's the big fella. Gets the pass on. Coyne goes for the corner and gets the try. Queensland, it's a miracle performance.
Oh, yeah! What about that one? It's Sterlo.
Unbelievable. What about that from Queensland? They can't believe it. Unbridled joy on the sideline, and why not?
That's not a try, that's a miracle. Queensland are in front now, and 14-12.
The back line combining with their forwards. What about this? Great work here from Willie Kahn, keeping the ball to Renouf. The acceleration of Renouf down the sideline. Great support play from Michael Hancock on the inside. Langer will come into it soon. First, who's that? Darren Smith, what's he doing there? Alan Langer. That pass from Meninga to Mark Coyne. Fittler's across there, valiantly trying to keep him out. So too, Stuart. Coyne reaches out.
It's never in doubt, was it?
What about
The
this?
Queenslanders, they will never say die, and they proved it again here tonight.
There has been no greater escape in grand final history than Newcastle's Houdini act in the ARL decider of 1997.
They were gone.
They say that lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, but New South Wales might beg to differ. In 1998, they relived the nightmare of 4 years earlier when Queensland again snatched victory at the Sydney Football Stadium, just as the fat lady was clearing her throat.
Langer puts the kick in, his specialty. Oh, McDougall failed to clean up. It's a try for Darren Smith. No hesitation from Bill Howigan. 5 metres out from the line. Aiken and Langer, there's the grubbing kick again. Daly makes a mistake, Langer scores. Langer's over. Well, the grubbing kick from Langer has resulted in 3 Queensland tries.
Well, can you believe it? New South Wales so sure-handed in the first half.
5 tackles. Eddinghausen for Fittler. And they test them again. Up goes Big Sailor. It's come down to McDougall. He gets it away to Howe.
6 again.
Howe gets it away for Fittler. Fittler, he'll go himself. Fittler's over. Fittler's over. It's another try for New South Wales. Unbelievable. This is absolutely incredible. He's pulled down 5 away. Now Fittler away for Johns, back for Fittler. Fittler away for Eddinghausen. Then it's gone to Menzies. Menzies, he's in to score. Menzies has scored. And probably wrapping up Origin 1. And Shane Webke will play it inside his own 10-metre line. Walters. The kick and the race is on. It's picked up by Ben Aiken. Aiken pulled down desperately by McDougall. Sailor gets a pass away for Lockyer. Lockyer towards the 30-metre line. Langer comes to Brasher. Gets it away to Walters. Walters gets it away. It's with Darren Smith. Then it's gone away again. And to ground on the 20-metre line is Lockyer. Queensland, they will not lie down. It's with Langer again. He's 15 metres out from the line. Lockyer is put down. Now they're 11 metres out from the line. Langer, a sloppy play the ball. Now it's with Jason Smith. He holds the pass up, and here's Walters getting it away. They're over again. Queensland are in, and the try scorer is Tony Carroll. Well, what a game of rugby league. They're behind by a point, and Lockyer can win the game for them.
Oh, he'll win the game for them. Don't worry about that. Sloppy play the ball, as you pointed out, but Alan Langer. He would normally be there taking the first receiver role, but Jason Smith, he sums up the situation. Ball in 2 hands, holds it up. Darren Smith, that's a great pass, and this is a beauty as well. Kevin Wallace, the siren's gone. We've got a kick for Queensland to go 1-0 up.
Great stuff by the Maroons. They never say die, and they've done it again.
And I think 99% of people would have thought what Stephen Roach had said was right. 5 points the margin. 90 seconds to go. Lockyer is just off centre. He should get it. He does get it. And Queensland have won it. Origin 1 has been won by the Maroons. 24-23.
Exactly 7 days after Queensland's great escape in Origin Game 1, another team from north of the border produced something even more extraordinary. On May 29, 1998, North Queensland engineered the greatest comeback that Australian Rugby League has ever seen. The Cowboys trailed Penrith by 26 points at half-time and seemed headed for an embarrassing defeat. However, 7 tries in the second term saw them run out winners by 36-28, leaving the locals stunned. Just a few months after the Cowboys' incredible comeback against Penrith, another stunning revival occurred in the NRL, this time at the SFS during the playoffs. A grand final berth was on the line between bitter rivals Parramatta and Canterbury, and with just over 10 minutes remaining, the Eels thought they were home and hosed, leading 18-2. But that was before the Bulldogs somehow rose from the dead, thanks largely to the radar boot of Daryl Halligan.
Hetherington, Polomouta's in. How was the pass? Polomouta's over the line, and Harrigan points to the spot. Polomouta, inside ball from Rilf. And the flying Rod Silver's going for the corner, and he's over for Canterbury. Canterbury back to 18 points to 10. 2 metres in from touch. It looks okay. It's coming around and he gets it. Finish. Parramatta by 6 points. Glenn Hughes. Long ball for Silver. Then Talau in the corner. Canterbury are in again. Parramatta are walking. Now Halligan. He hits it. If it hooks it, it's staying on the line. He's got it. Oh, the man. And Carriage brings it back for Parramatta. That will see full time when the ball goes dead and Carriage put a kick on it. He's taken a shot. Canterbury's taken a shot. And it's fallen short.
It's just gone under.
Oh, well, now they're claiming that it's a goal.
No, it's gone under.
Canterbury are claiming victory.
I'm pretty sure it just went under that black spot.
When the black dot was obscured, Stone, 15 away from the Parramatta line. Polomouta goes for the drop goal. The hand goes up, so Canterbury's in front. Hard run. Polomouta again. Polomouta will score. Canterbury's over, and it couldn't have come to a player more deserving. Price. Polomouta, the drop goal, and he's got another one. Another point to Canterbury.
They wind the clock down, rolled into the in-goal area. They're lucky to get through too many more tackles.
Britt across the park. Norton, and Norton will score. Norton is over. The game is over. Canterbury goes to the grand final.
The premiership decider shifted from here to a new home in 1999, Sydney's magnificent Olympic Stadium. On the receiving end of North Queensland's amazing resurgence, but 2 years later, they were the ones rising from the canvas. This time, West Tigers were the victims as the Panthers roared back from 31-8 down with just over 20 minutes remaining.
Not held, gets it back on the inside. Doyle gets it away from Field. He's over again. Craig Field is in. Nothing malicious about it. And then it comes away from Sattler for Rodwell. Rodwell for Hopkins. Hopkins now out for Elford. Elford steps off that right foot, does it well. Then Hicks goes back inside. Dances around on the 10-metre line. Looks around for support. Frank Pulatua. Frank gets it away for Hopkins. Hopkins away. Here's a try. Elford. Elford scores. And now Rodwell away for Cross. Cross on for Pulatua. Pulatua. He's over again. Tony Pulatua. He's over again. Try, another try.
Well, I can't remember the last time I saw a game like this.
Now he's got one to put his team in front, right from the sideline, Chris Hicks.
I still think he'd want it closer to the sideline than next to the post.
21 out, 2 in from touch. It's coming around, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's got it. He's got it. 32-31. The Panthers are in front.
The Tigers also feature in our next great escape, But this one is a far more pleasant memory for the Black and Golds. The Terry Lamb coach team had to recover from not one but two big deficits on this memorable night against Newcastle. The Tigers leaked 24 points in the first 26 minutes, and during the second half they fell behind 32 points to 12. Yet somehow they managed to get the verdict, and it was against the side that would go on to be the NRL champions.
Albert cuts back on the inside, they won't catch him. The Tigers haven't touched the ball and the Knights have scored 3 tries unanswered to lead 22 points to 0. Scandalis to Jeffries. A ball back on the inside for Pearson, who's running like Darren Albert himself to get there. Getting up very quickly to make the tackle was Marquardt. And Craigie. Good pass to Galea, well handled, and Corfusi gets on the outside to return the favour. Goes to that shoulder again. He really is battling at the moment. O'Brien fires it out the back and goes through the hands of Wynn to Kennedy. Here's trouble. McDougall on the outside of McGuinness. Lovely ball back on the inside from Kennedy to Tahu, and then back once more to Julian Bailey. A marvellous try by the Knights. Here's Wynn running at them at speed. Gets it back for Kennedy, who picks up a hat-trick. Jeffries turns it back for Craigie. He saw half a gap. He's still going. He saw more than half a gap. He saw the try line. Look, yeah, they're going to win it. Ricketson. Oh, Great Britain will lose the series 3-0. Ricketson with his second try. There are white jerseys on their backs all over this field. But look at the joy for the Aussies. What do Great Britain have to do to win a test? What do they have to do to beat the Australians? Ricketson scores his second try and writes history. For the first time since 1986, Australia win the Test Series 3-0, and David Waite so close to glory throughout this series, but it is heartbreaking now.
Fair credit to the Kangaroos. This is an absolutely scintillating try. It was a poor pass, but they held off Darren Lockyer. He's been outstanding. Captain courageous for the green and gold. But look at the time here that Kamal is in. Who wants it? Oh, tremendous rugby league football.
As St George Illawarra's match against Manly in late 2004 approached the hour mark, Dragons fans started beating an early path to the Oakey Jubilee exits. There was surely no way the Saints could get out of this one, or so they thought. The supporters who stayed were rewarded with an unforgettable finish, equalling the West Tigers' effort against Newcastle as the second biggest comeback in league history.
He's there to pick it up. Hornby couldn't get to it. Williamson has it. And it's Manly's day-to-day here at Cogra. They have the wood on the Dragons.
Well, they are leaving by the hundreds.
They are certainly fair with the friends today. Riddell from dummy half. Puts a kick in for Blacklock.
Check the
They
onside.
will check to see if they do stage a comeback in this final 20 minutes. The thousands, and there literally were thousands of fans who left, will rue the choice. Here's Blacklock looking for the ball. He got to it.
Check two things, mate. That'll be the last tackle. Well, he's confident. So's happy the Dragon. He's pointing to the spot.
He took them on. Their main playmaker caught on the 5th tackle. Here's Timmins. A ball back on the inside for Thompson. To Hornby, to the line. The fullback will get there to score for the Dragons. Oh, what a finish we've got coming up here at Cogra now. Here's Timmins, playing it for Young on the last. Head with a chip over the top. 6 more tackles. Blacklock has it. He puts a kick in. A chance here for Matt Cooper. Diving for the ball. Will score for the Dragons. They can do no wrong. It's a red and white tidal wave that is swamping Manly here at Cogra.
Still plenty of time to go though, Warren. Still a lot of work to be done.
Sims, a ball to Withers, into a gap. Dragged down from behind. A try-saving tackle perhaps by Monahan. Riddell goes from dummy half. He gives it away. It comes to Justin Paul, who's across the line. Paul scores for the Dragons. Paul scores a try that gets them back level at 34 all. We've seen bigger comebacks, but not better comebacks than this. One of the most amazing second halves of football you will ever see. Riddell, his previous strikes haven't been all that convincing. This one, though, is hooking back. The flags go up, and the Dragons have the lead. You've never seen anything like it.
The scenario in the last of our great escapes is identical to the previous one. Like the Dragons, South Sydney also found themselves 24 points in arrears with around 23 minutes left of this meeting with North Queensland during the middle of 2008. The brave Bunnies then managed to pull a Rabbitoh out of their hat.
Sandow over the top, Simpson off his wing, the tackle missed, must score, Talanoa for the corner, did he get it down?
Going quicker, Scott.
Sandow to the line, cut out pass, far long go, here's Wing, and here's trouble for the Cowboys. They must score. Craig Wing, he hasn't played since round one. He marks his return with a try. The Bunnies have gone back to back, and maybe the Bunnies are on their way back. He's 2 metres away from the line, right in front of the black dot at Dairy Farmers Stadium. Luke Sandow, ball out the back, Champion stepping, Champion steps, Champion's over, and the Bunnies will be back to within a converted try if Isaac Luke can kick the goal. What has happened in Townsville?
Right, Champion, that's great. He's just a great athlete. He's a strong ball runner. He steps off the left and straightens the plate. I think
on tackle 2.
I think Craig Wing's going to play to Fayalongo or out the back to Capewell.
Luke. Now here's Wing to Capewell. Capewell will just stroll over. Sam Bowie on debut, didn't make the tackle, and Capewell has scored the try. From touch, he kicked one here earlier. Will he make it 2 in a row? Will we be going to Golden Point? Here comes Luke. It's on its way. It's on its way. It never looked like missing. Can you believe it? 28-4 they trailed. It's now 28 all. The Rabbitohs, what a remarkable comeback. Now Wing, he comes back towards the post. They don't know what to do. Stewart does. He goes straight and hard. They've got to go now. Sandow's pointing. It comes to Luke. Now to Azatazi. He's running towards touch. Now back to Simpson. Simpson takes them on. He's only half a metre away. We've got 45 seconds to go. Sandow's back on the 20-metre line. They're not going to him. Now they do. He's under the pump. He kicks it, and he kicked the field goal. The Rabbitohs are going to win. It is going to be the equal second biggest comeback in the history of rugby league. I don't believe how they did it either. What do the Cowboys do here? Do they take the...
They have a field goal straight away right now. Have a shot.
Have they got time? Up their sleeve. They wanted a penalty, and they've just thrown the ball away. Watts. They're going to give a penalty. He's going to give a penalty here. He's going to give a penalty. He's going to give a penalty right in front, a differential right in front of South Sydney. Being offside with the scrum.
Tap for a field goal.
Broke early. Get onside.
It's got to come back to Watts. Here we go. From 15 out. Charge down. Still alive. The Rabbitohs have come up with it in one of the most remarkable games of rugby league you will ever see. And you saw it live and exclusive right here on Fox Sports. What a game.
Speechless.
It had everything.
It had absolutely everything that you'd want.
The second biggest comeback in the history of rugby league. They trailed 28-4, 10 minutes after half-time. They won 29-28. I can't believe it, Gordon. I don't know where to start. It is just the most remarkable game I think I've ever seen.
It's astonishing.
And that's the perfect way to end Alpha's special collection of the most memorable comebacks and revivals in modern rugby league. So next time you're watching your team and they're behind on the scoreboard with time running out, just think of our old mate Harry Houdini. Or remember that well-worn phrase, It ain't over till the fat lady sings.